This that only God can know. This that from my mama's home. This that on my partner's post. This that shit turn pot to gold. This that only God could grow. This that roots I talk Leon. This that vibe up on that coast. Yeah, this that shit don't gotta boast. This that only.
I'm Tonitone. This is our discussions. I'm with Daniel Hernandez, Ralph Garcia, two of the barbers at Uppercuts Barbershop. They're two really good guys. You guys are giving me fresh hairs. Every type of haircut you need, they got you with it. They're amazing at what they do. What are you guys doing today?
Good, man. Smooth.
There you go. Where are you guys from?
I'm from Mexico, bro.
What part?
Oaxaca.
What made you move up here?
I had no choice. My parents brought me up here when I was 4. And been here since.
Yeah, okay. And then just kept with it.
Yeah.
Ever visit down or no?
I did a while back. 6 years back.
Gotcha. And then speaking Spanish just comes with it, right?
Yeah.
So like with Spanish cuts, you're always a translator.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. And then you speak Spanish too.
Poquito español, sí.
Gotcha. Is that mostly from family or just from the shop?
From the shop, man. I learned the slang from the shop. A lot of cool people, a lot of raza that comes through here, so
Gotcha.
keeps us on our toes.
What's the weirdest thing that someone's asked you to cut? Like when they get you a haircut, they hop in, like a walk-in.
The TikTok haircuts.
That one time with who was it? The guy that walked in. You guys do what do you say?
Back shaves, that guy?
Or because he wanted his toes done.
Oh, he wanted a pedicure.
Pedicures.
Does that say out loud?
Yeah, he peeked in the door and
Someone say you guys do pedicures.
we get a lot of weird people, man.
A lot of characters.
A lot of characters.
It's fun to be here though. It's a vibe.
When the homie Orlando Barber.
Oh, Eric? Yeah.
First time to the client and then we told him the price or whatever. And the guy's like, waste of my time. Waste of my time.
You already give him a cut or no?
Nah, he just left because
Gotcha. You have to worry about that with like other barbershops prices and all that or no?
I mean, we try to keep it, in between
Find the balance.
the average.
Yeah.
And then even being open or working for you guys hours, like being here, because I know you guys for the most part are pretty much here all the time.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you gotta always work or no?
I mean, it's an option. It's a choice. We do have to be here, during hours. If you want to work after or before, that's another.
I got you. You get paid more for that? You charge more for that?
Yeah. After hours, before hours, shot it, man.
What's the longest you guys been here, like a whole day? Straight through. I know you said you've been here 5, 6 a.m., right?
Yeah, talking like 12, 13 hours, bro.
Just straight?
6 to 6, 6 to 7, yeah.
Any breaks usually? Or just like, bathrooms obviously?
I mean, grab a
But we
bottle
can,
real quick,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
We have a
someone
little
does a
window.
show or
Got you.
shit like that.
We have a little window. Sometimes we go next door, the bakery next door. They have badass tamales, drinks, whatever.
It's all right there. Just grab it, come and go.
Yes, sir.
Got you. With like haircuts and getting it, do you guys see for like younger barbers, is there a preference of schools? Do you guys like say that's a better school to go to, whether it be in-state or out-of-state? Because there is a preference for some people, there's Paul Mitchell, there's Boise,
I mean, it all depends on the instructors, bro. Like, if you go to a school and there's dope ass instructors that are gonna show you like how to fucking actually fade, that's the school. You can go to Paul Mitchell or you can go to Boise Barber College, but if they have stylists showing you how to fade, they're not barbers, they're stylists. You know what I mean?
So how to do it.
It all depends on the instructors.
Gotcha.
But I mean, there's a lot of good barbers that come out of Paul Mitchell. There's a lot of good barbers that come out of Boise Barber College. It's just, it's up to the student. They want to know what they want to learn, how they want to learn.
Gotcha. Where'd you guys go to school?
I went to Boise Barber College.
Gotcha. How long was that? How long was that process usually for an application?
It's usually the state of Idaho requires 900 hours. It's a 6-month course. But I already knew from the get-go that I had to do what I had to do because I paid out of pocket. So it only took me about 5.5 months.
Gotcha. Good for you.
Shit, it took me like 8 months, dog. I fucked around a lot.
That's what I hear
I
though.
went to Paul Mitchell.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was smooth. Charles is dope as instructor. Learned a lot from him. Nah, he doesn't work there anymore, but Paul Mitchell's cool, man. I mean, the real learning comes after, when you get into a cool shop with a lot of flow. I mean, you learn a lot of different hair types and stuff.
You only learn the basics in school.
Yeah.
School. The
You get
basics.
them crying kids that keep you, you know, learn patience and shit. So,
With like all the barbers you guys see that have come and gone with this shop, what makes you keep staying here?
I feel like I'm in a good spot to where, you know, I don't need to be jumping back and forth or jumping around barbershop, you know. I have the clientele. We have a busy spot. We get a lot of walk-ins. I feel like I'm good where I'm at.
Good for you.
said it good. Said a good walking flow. And, I mean, I got my whole clientele from here, so.
The people that come and go are the people that, you know, aren't comfortable or they want to experience different other things, you know, like they want to expand their, you know, view, like, you know, they want to get another feel for different shops, not just this one, you know. It's all love at the end of the day, you know.
Love.
With everyone coming by, it's
Yes,
just
sir.
it's always a perspective taking with everybody, and you get a lot of characters.
Yes, sir.
Who are some of your favorite here? Just like who are your favorite barbers here?
Favorite barbers?
Yeah.
Shout out to Ralph Garcia.
Danny Boy.
And for that too, as well, like for cuts, because you do my cuts freshest today. This man right here. That's how we always tip them. Always. You know how it is. So with cuts, like, do you preferably try to stick to one cut, or what do you try to do?
I mean, as far as like sticking to like one special cut, or
Yeah. Do you like if you like your clientele gets that cut? Like, what's an average cut you usually get? Like the most frequent one?
probably like just kind of fades, you know, 3 on top, 2 on top, skin fade, high fade, mid fade.
A lot of designs with those, or not really?
Not really, bro. I try to stay away from designs because, you know, it's time consuming, and, you know, the clients don't want to pay for the time I put in.
Gotcha. How about you? What's some of your fades you try to get away?
Yeah, I like tapers, man. You got a lot of tapers.
That's Taper King right there.
Drop fades
sir.
and shit. I like that shit. But yeah, you see a lot of fucking same shit. At least I feel like me and Rock got a clientele like every Saturday. You almost see the same clients, you know?
All the time. It's like regulars.
Yeah, the regulars. Yeah.
Gotcha. Do you feel, and this is how I feel, at least with the Hispanic culture, and that's why I wanted to do it here, and I wanted to keep it in this shop or the other shop in H, is that with the Chicanos, it's a sense of family, I would say. You know what I mean? I say big time with that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just everything that we do is how we do it, whether we be here before hours or I come in and help or just anything like that. It just seems like a sense of family, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I mean, every client that walks through that door is family. The moment they walk in, they're family.
Get greeted, everything.
Yeah, we try to take care of everyone, man.
Gotcha.
There's days that it sucks that we gotta turn down walk-ins, but there's not really much we can do. You know,
But
we're
down
out
for
for
the week, yeah.
especially on the weekends. But I mean, everyone that walks into that door, they know their family. You
Yeah.
know?
Got you. What are some haircuts that you struggled with at the beginning with barbering and just doing fades when you started doing it, whenever you did it, and then what do you struggle with now into opposing that?
The hard cuts for me was like the burst fades, like the mohawks. Right now it's like them damn Edgar cuts that don't have the right hair, like the right hair, lays flat, you know?
Got you.
It's all spiky and shit. They want that shit to lay flat. But other than that, like, I mean, as long as you know what your hair can do and how it grows, like, I mean, there's a fade for everybody, bro, you know? But once you ask for something and when it's not for you, we try to say it in the most nice way to people. We're professionals, you know?
Yeah. So you're trading your crafts.
To let them know what we think would look best on their dome, you know?
Got you.
For me, the slick backs, man, at the beginning, like that, you know, that getting that fade connected to the slick back, I had trouble with that. But then I started, you know, going to YouTube and started browsing different videos on how to you know, get that blend from the, you know, the high skin fade, mid skin fade to blend in with the high slick back.
Yeah.
And now it used to be a cut that I did that I wanted to stay away from, but now it's like I don't mind it. Like, you know, I already know the steps on how to connect the two.
Gotcha.
And then low phases for me is what, you know, I don't struggle, but like it's time consuming, and you just gotta, you know, flick that C motion.
It's on repeat.
Yeah,
Got you.
every cut is a challenge, man. You know, you just gotta have it.
Got you. It's like, I guess, keeping upkeep with your own equipment. that something you guys ever struggle with? Whether it be just like, you know, combs or just like with the, if like the brush, if the clippers or any of the things malfunction, or it's something you can just take care of usually the next day?
All right, so my uncle would always tell me this: you can't go to war with one gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I have a drawer full of clippers. I have a drawer full of trimmers. So if like one day, you know, one of my clippers is fucking up, I can just toss that in the drawer and get the backup.
Gotcha.
So you always gotta be prepared, bro.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha. You feel like some people struggle with that a lot of times?
Comfortable.
It's just working and they can just deal with it. Even though it's messing
Yeah.
up their cuts and now they're getting used to that repetition of those cuts looking like that. Over time now it's looking worse with their cuts, it's uneven and not looking correct to where they should be, whether it be a mid fade, a high drop, a taper, or they're doing braids, you know what I mean? With zeros. Yeah. Something like that.
You gotta be prepared, man. Like,
Gotcha.
Just keep investing in your tools too, man. You know, your clipper ain't gonna last you
yeah.
whole damn, you know, fucking 5 years.
Yeah.
But
What would you say to people that are getting into barbering or thinking about getting into like that trade or just something involving, you know, with hair product, with hair?
just gotta work, man. You actually gotta be there, you know.
Yeah. Be willing to grind. Fucking don't stop learning. YouTube, man. YouTube is a big major part of fucking cutting hair. Homie Chris Bosio, 360 GZ, A-Rod, all the guys, like I learned a lot from them. And there's like an upcoming barber out there, you know, like search those guys. You know,
Chris Bosio,
they'll learn a lot. Chris Bosio, in my opinion, he's one of the greatest out there.
I agree. Big time.
There you go.
Vic Blends, he's a good one too.
He's cool. He's cool.
Gets a lot of knowledge, man. Young dude too.
There you go. Where do you guys see like yourself with the shop, say in a few years or in a couple of years even, just where you're at, whether that be financially, mentally, or just with business-wise, or even clientele? Do you see everything being the same, or even in a better, or how do you guys see it? Just
Like the whole industry in itself.
in and of itself, and then yourself included.
Well, like I said, man, I'm in a good spot, man. Like, you know, I see myself here 2 more years, you know, whatever. Eventually, I want to own my own shop, you know, but I feel like the time right now is just not. It's not a good time right now with everything going on. COVID, fucking the war, fucking those fucking gas prices going up and shit, mortgages and all that shit. I feel like right now is not the time.
I don't know, man. I feel like there's just a lot of people coming in the States, so there's a lot of love to spread everywhere, man, for everybody. So there's no reason to be stingy over it. Like, clients are gonna come and go, man. It's just like money does, you know. But once you find like those good clients, you want to make sure that you're there for them. What I recommend to new upcoming barbers is be there for your client, man. Because you're not there, bro. There's another guy next to you that can do a badass fade just like you. I mean, so just stay on your toes. Don't think you got it all, bro, and just grind, man. Money talks.
Yeah.
Yes,
man.
it does. Got you. What are some of the core values you think that younger guys should focus on? Like you said, you know, keeping good terms with your clientele, financially, you know, taking care of your equipment, as you've been saying, grinding in time. Is there any other major components, or would that be like the main thing you say?
For the young barbers, upcoming barbers.
I mean, like, homeboy, we really don't post on Instagram and shit no more. So, I mean, as long as, like, that's what I'm saying, when you're grinding, you really don't have time for that shit. Like, don't focus on the little things, you know? Focus on the bigger picture, like.
We're still grinding, you know, we're still there, we're still doing cuts and shit, but
Just low key.
low key, man, like, as long as we know we're eating, you know, it's cool. I post here and there, but like, I used to do it a lot at the beginning, but now it's like, you know.
This needed in the beginning, you know, you're grinding, so you want to post it, so that's cool.
People can see it.
Oh, no,
more
yeah.
clientele.
Big time. Big time.
Okay. Well, of course, I appreciate you guys doing this for me. This thing's a lot, actually. Like, this is dope. It's cool. So, thank you for that, bro.
Touch it, Tonitone.
Always.
We'll be at the show, dog. April 30th. April 30th, the King
Next
Legend.
generation.
Be there or be squared.
Next interview, of course, we'll be there. We got Gappy, we got Kid Biz, and we got Avi Lavish coming out.
Hey, where can they get their tickets if someone's, you know, Let's go check you out.
So if they want to get their tickets, they can hit me up, Tonitone. Links in all description. All their social medias and the way to contact them to get linked up and then get haircuts or anything in the shop, of course. Both of the shops. Appointments for him only, correct?
Cool.
For
Yep.
the most part, right?
Sir.
And for you?
I do walk-ins, appointments, whatever. Just if you're trying to get in the weekend, do it in advance. Hit me up on a Monday, Tuesday. Because weekends, they get booked.
Get booked by Wednesday,
Yeah.
You
Thursday.
do need to get your haircuts booked by like 3 days in advance, without a doubt.
4 or 5 days.
If you can do it by the next week and you have planned out everything, and of course I don't want to forget him because I feel bad. We should. Barlos, he's just behind there.
Go back there too. He's hiding. But
He's
Go.
Empire Cuts.
Empire Power.
Haircuts, hit him up of course. Well, appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming out.
Sure, man.
Sir.
We're out. Appreciate it.
Deuce. Ralph Barber.
See ya.